There's some massive changes coming to the YouTube platform, in particular with the monetization on the YouTube platform that can be very destructive to some creators, and a lot of people are panicking about it. I'm going to give you the breakdown of exactly what this means. Is it going to ruin the YouTube business model? Is it going to ruin your YouTube channel? What's going to happen and how to avoid it if there is going to be negative impacts to you? Let's first get into what the actual changes are, and then I'm going to tell you how you should be reacting to these changes. So if I bring up my YouTube studio for one of my channels here, you can see that at the top of the screen, it says you're a YouTube partner. And then right under it, it says starting May 12th of 2025, to improve your earnings potential, we'll add automatic ad slots on top of manual ones on your existing videos. You can choose to continue managing your ad slots manually. Now, I don't know if this means that there's going to be a switch that you can flip on or off that completely gets rid of these automatic ad slots on top of the manual ones. And if that is the case, does it also stop this other thing that is happening right here? As you can see, I place a lot of ads on my videos. Sometimes I even place more ads than these. And most of the ads that I placed got flagged as interruptive. Now, if you have these automatic ad slots selected, these interruptive ads that YouTube deems interruptive will not be shown. Now, I don't know if that means that if you turn off these automatic ad slots, will it no longer be interruptive? Because if I turn it off, they're still all marked interruptive, right? I don't know if that means starting May 12th that these won't be turned off, or if they will be turned off still. Hopefully they just allow you to toggle it on and off. And if they do, problem solved, right? But I don't know if that is going to be the case. So what a lot of people are panicking about is if YouTube is allowing you to show less ads on your videos. Obviously, I like to stuff ads in there, and my RPM on a lot of my channels is still hovering between $3 and $4.50 per every 1,000 views. If we're only allowed to place 2 or 3 ads on every single video instead of 20, that means RPM is going to go down, right? But I don't think you should panic quite yet, but that is what everybody's panicking about. Let's get into some of the reactions on Twitter. I think Fed here had one of the best takes that I have seen. He said, a lot of panic in the timeline about YouTube's new mid-roll ads policy. Imagine thinking Google will let its revenue go down to satisfy viewers. They have until May to review and adjust, fix, and remove. Until then, stay locked in. So a lot of people combated what Fed had to say here about YouTube's new update when it comes to the monetization side of things. And they said it is completely possible for YouTube revenue to go up and also for them to hurt individual creators' revenue, which is 100% true. This isn't about YouTube's revenue going up or down. It's going to go up with this change for sure. It's about the individual creators' revenue going up or down. And that's what Roberto Blake here had to say. My belief is that overall, the revenue for the platform will increase by 6 to 12%. However, individual creators are right to be concerned about their own specific content and income being collateral damage, right? I am predicting that YouTube will go from 35 billion to about 55 billion in annual top line revenue over the next 6 years, conservatively 100 billion in top line revenue within the next 12 years. So what Roberto Blake is saying is that this could be very beneficial for YouTube themselves, but also be destructive for individual creators, which is what everybody else was saying about Fed's take here. And I agree, they could definitely be the case. Now, what should you do about this? Okay, let's get into what you should actually do about these changes that are coming here with mid-roll ads and monetization on YouTube in general. So my mindset going into this thing, right? As of recording this video, it is March 3rd. These changes aren't coming into effect until May. So we have March, April, and then May, and it's going to be May 12th. So basically 3.5 months we have until these changes go into place. There's a reason why YouTube didn't just immediately make these changes go into place right here, right now, because they want to soft roll it out as they do with a lot of their features and get people's opinions on if they like it or not. Is there going to be mass outrage with it? What suggestions do the community have to improve this, etc., etc. So I'm not panicking whatsoever because YouTube has been very good to their creators for a very long time. They pay them the best out of any platform out there. And they, when you hit 100,000 subscribers, you get assigned a partner manager. They're very good with working with their creators. If there's a ton of people outraged about this, they're probably not going to go through with it, at least at its face value, like they're showing us right here. There might be a switch to turn it on or off. Who knows what it's going to be. If there's a ton of outrage with their creators, they're not going to do it. I don't believe so. But even if they end up doing it, I've always said this, right? you are not truly free. Like, let's say you are a full-time YouTuber right now, like in my position or a lot of people inside of my program, which, by the way, if you want to become a full-time YouTuber, I'm doing an absolutely free live class this coming Thursday. There's only 100 slots available, so we only have about 15 or 20 slots by the time this video comes out. The link will be in the pinned comment to sign up for that absolutely free class where I'm going to show you A to Z how to become a full-time YouTuber and make 10, 20, 30, 40K a month and leave your 9-to-5 job. So if you want to sign up for that free class, the link is in the pinned comment right now. Go save your spot before we run out of free spots, and then you have to pay to get in. But regardless of all of this, right, of if this happens, if it doesn't happen, whatever the case is going to be, you are not actually free. You're not independent, right? You're not free from a 9-to-5 job until you can be independent of these updates. What I mean by that is, if one update that YouTube rolls out can completely knock your business down to the ground and make you go work a 9-to-5 job again, you were never free in the first place. What I push inside of my program, what I push to people who I help, is that everybody should be focused on learning the skill set. If you don't know the backstory that I went through, I'll give you super quick, okay? I built up this channel before. It was called Justin Is Lost. Justin Is Lost was the fastest growing channel in its niche by far. It was making 10 to 15K a month, but that was my one and only channel. That channel got banned out of nowhere for no reason, no warning, no strike, nothing. Just completely banned out of nowhere. I don't know why. I ended up getting the channel back later on, but I started from complete scratch right after the channel got banned on a brand new channel. Immediately 0 to 10,000 subscribers, monetized in 2 weeks, and now the channel's at over 100,000 subscribers. I hit 100K yesterday, and in just a little bit over a year. And now I have multiple channels in this niche and in other niches that are doing the same thing. Once you have that skill set, you're able to repeat the process over and over and over again, no matter what happens. Even if the absolute worst happens and you get banned for no reason, reset to 0, you build it back up in 2 weeks. If you focus on learning the skill set of getting good at YouTube, of mastering the YouTube algorithm, getting good at the skill of making viral YouTube videos and growing YouTube channels and making money from the YouTube platform, it doesn't matter what update they roll out. We just adjust, right? We're just going to adapt. That's it. Like everybody inside of my program, everybody, my friends, myself, I know we're going to be okay because we're just going to adapt as we always have done in the past. This little update might lower our RPM a little bit, but dude, I've been through way worse. I've had my channels completely deleted for no reason. So I know I could get it back. I know my RPM might drop a little bit. We adapt, we adjust, and we make more money in other ways. Maybe RPM, maybe it really drops off super hard and we have to go find other ways to monetize. Well, I'm just going to go find more sponsorships. I'm going to go sell more merchandise. I'm going to find other ways. We're just going to adapt. It's as simple as that. So I don't think you should be panicked at all about these changes. Like I said, we have until May. YouTube has until May to decide if they want to go through with this YouTube monetization update. I don't think they're going to do it in its current iteration, or at least the information that we currently have. I don't think they're going to push this exact update out because they're going to get so much negative feedback. They're going to get so much pushback from their creators, which they do value very, very highly, and they've proven that in the past. So I think everybody just chill. But in the meantime, in these next 3 or so months, work on developing the skill to where you can become genuinely free, to where one YouTube update can't wipe out your entire business. If that's the case, you're not free. You need to develop the skill to where you could get knocked down to 0 and build it back up within a few weeks, right? You drop me anywhere in the United States right now with $500 and a laptop, I'm going to be making 10K a month on YouTube in the next month. That's how I genuinely feel. And if you don't feel like that, you're not free and you need to go develop a skill set. Once again, if you want to develop that skill set, go click the link in the pinned comment, sign up for the free class happening this Thursday. I will be teaching you A to Z exactly how you can do the same thing as me and all of my students. See you guys on Thursday. And if not, if you're not able to make it for whatever reason, I'll see you on the next YouTube video, I guess. Peace.